Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have issue number 2 of the Star Trek Build the USS Enterprise NCC-1701D from Fan Home. And today we are going to be doing the starting of the first nacelle, and it's really nice that they've put it all in one issue because I'm an environmental activist, so I like to keep everything very tidy and you know, cut down on paper. So they've done a really good job here. So yeah, we're going to be starting to build this up, and then we should have something very similar down here and have it all constructed, as you can see. So I'm just going to pop that over to one side, and we're going to bring this down here, and this is the first part that we've got. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? And you've got some lovely detailing here. I like that symbol there, which is really nice. It's got a bit of weight to it and it's die cast, so we're going to put that over there to one side. We're then going to take O2C, which is this section here, and this is going to be the Buzzard EM field projector apparently. And what happens is you've got a little groove in here that is going to link into this little groove into there, so it's going to slot into there like so. Now, there's a problem with this issue, I think, because they've said that a part is going to be supplied in it. I think it's issue 3, but in the Egamos version, this was a blue one, and they've actually supplied a red one. So I'm wondering which one is which. But we're still going to construct it, and then we'll take it. We'll strip it down when we're instructed to, and then we're going to pop this little buzzard light into there. If it'll let us, it doesn't sit in very well, but oh sorry, I'm putting it in the wrong one. So that's going to go into there like that. That's why it didn't go in. So let's have a look. Right one, yeah, it's got a D notch, that's why. There we go. That is a directional piece. The reason why we call it a D notch is because obviously it's in the shape of like a D, if you like. So yeah, that's going to go into there, and then what's going to happen is we're then going to get the nacelle upper frame. Now this is plastic, and what's going to happen is we're going to be putting it into here. Very nicely done, because this is like a buffer for it, this black part, and that's going to go like so. So you want it facing so that it's as you can see, it's got a little bit of a gap, so you want it that part, and that's going to face over, I think it's over that way. No, sorry, I was wrong. I'm wrong. There we go. So it was right the first way round. So it is directional again, so it's only going to go the one way. And as you can see, that is that. We're going to get ourselves some AM screws. And I haven't got my oil on me today, so that's in the kitchen, and I totally forgot to get it, but we should be okay. And what we've got to do is secure this all down now. So we're going to put a screw through basically all the ones running around the side here. So we're going to screw that down. It's kind of quite easy actually without the oil. Now you can obviously get oil to sort of, you know, make it easier to drive in, but that seems to be going in quite nicely. As you can see, I'm going to secure that in like so. Won't be long before we get the next pack, hopefully. So I checked it last night and nothing's been allocated yet, so they seem to allocate once a month, so I'm itching to get into the next pack. I can't wait. Okay, so that's that one, and we'll get a few more screws. Whoa, it's a screw on the loose. That's why they provide you with spares, just in case. Whoa. I've just woke up, so you'll have to forgive me for that one. I'm actually filming this at 6 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, my body's not awake at the moment. So that's that one, and then screw this one down here. I have to say, I really like the screwdriver. It's such a lovely one to work with. It's really gorgeous, and I think you get the same one as I said in the DeLorean. but the Agora one provide a green one, which I've actually got, and it goes to Fire Ladder 9. So yeah, that's that one. So as you can see, it's going in really lovely. I like the orange detail at the front here, that's quite nice. I do love it when you get to use all the screws up in one pack. Now I am in the process of upgrading this. I did order one and I accidentally sent it to my relatives and it should have come here, and so I've decided that I'll just keep that one there and then just reorder it. So because I do builds over there as well, you see, like How Your Body Works, which is from RBA. So yeah, made a slight cock up there. So that's all done now. So once we've done that, the next stage is to then put the slot of the nasal front, and this is this part here, and this again is die cast, so it's a very lovely one, and that's going to go into 1, 2, 3. So we're just going to slot that down to there, and these are actually going in with BM screws. So these are BM ones. As you can see, it's probably a slightly chunker screw, so really happy with this, and just secure that into there. So yeah, I dare say we'll have to strip this down, but you know, for the purposes of the video, I'm still going to construct it because I think it is something to do with that little light thing that we put in. So I'm just going to put that round that side. That, and then we'll just do the next screw here. Very hot day again today, so not very good with the heat. They did sound the news it would be quite a muggy sort of night, so very sort of doesn't feel very. Just going to see if I need to secure that a bit more because it doesn't feel. Still feels a bit loose, but put it on as best as I can. If I screw it anymore, I'm going to snap the acrylic. So that's that. Okay, so next what we need to do is to take the warp engine fill grill left, which I assume is this part here. You can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 holes running down here, and this is going to connect onto these far holes running along the side of here. So that's going to basically go into somewhere like that. And that sits in there perfectly. And these are going to be screwed in with our third pack of screws today, which are our AP screws. So, yep. I'm aware that there is a slight shadow when I, hold on a minute. Like if I was to go like that, or you can see shadow on the mat. That's because this room, the light is in the centre of the room and my desk is towards the far back of the room. So I'm looking into some lighting for that. I was going to ask the electrician if they could move the light more centred, but there's a beam running through it, so we can't. Because my ceiling doesn't have a flat roof, a flat ceiling, it's got a beam running through it. Oh, be careful there. It's looking really lovely though with the colours. I like the fact that there's a bit of orange and blue in this. It's really gorgeous. Now with the Eaglemoss version, you did get a screw box, which I do have, and I'll try and show you in the next video. But they haven't included it in this version, so I'm not sure if that's gonna come up a little bit later on or not. But as I said, they are doing a special offer at the moment. I can't get it because I've already subscribed, but you can get these. I think they're pin badges. It's like a special Star Wars sort of launch thing, so screw that through there. I have to say, I'm so happy with this screwdriver. Really is lovely to work on, so I think I found my favourite. So that PH20 will have to take a back seat for now. Really like this screwdriver. It's, you know, it's a really decent one. This is looking absolutely gorgeous. Now the next pack, I can't actually remember what the next pack had. It's been so long. Wasn't it something to do with like the framing of the saucer? Can't remember. I found my magnetizer the other day, so I'll have to get that out, but it's going in absolutely gorgeously. Okay, so that's that part, and then all we need to do is to put this end part here, which is the warp engine. Can't get it out. Warp engine fill grill wheel, and as you can see, we've got two holes here again, and they're going to marry up to these far two holes at the back, and we're going to slot that just like so into that crevice. Might have to push it a bit in because obviously it needs to marry up with there, but as you can see, that looks beautifully done. And these are going to go with AP screws. Go and get the APs just through there. Just get the next screw. As I said, apologies there's no lives either at the moment. The reason for that is because I've streamed a little bit too much and used up my stream limit, so but it should be resetting in 2 days time, so hopefully next week all the lives are back to normal once it resets. But there we go guys, I'm just going to put these into here before I lose them, but that is our first nacelle, and you get 2 of these. Apparently there is a lot of speculation that these are going to be powered separately, so we'll have to see about that, but that is our first nacelle. I can't wait to get the top part of it on. That's going to be really cool. And what we also do is we also get this part here, and just see what that part is, because I just need to check that. So O2B, that is the nacelle front, so somewhere along the lines I reckon that's going to probably sit somewhere like that, probably, and then we'll have like a casing at the top. It looks as if the casing might sit onto these screws holes here, so you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, so it could be that that slots into there like that, and then the top part of it goes on like that. But that is pretty damn cool. I think what they've done is they've supplied it. It is still a little bit rocking, as you can see, but I don't know what's causing that. I don't think it's the, yeah, because that's full to the brim, so I can't tighten that any further, but I think it's just because obviously that's not all solid metal, is it? So you've got that plastic in between. It's like, imagine it like the bendy buses in London. You've got that bend in the middle, so obviously it's not going to be, it's going to be a little bit loose because it's not metal there. But I think that's absolutely superb. I've really enjoyed that, and I think the reason why they're giving us the replacement light thing or whatever it is in the next pack is probably because we need to do that before we put the roof of this on. But I think they said in the pack 2 or pack 3 that they're going to replace it. I got an email about it, but that is just absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. So we're just going to put that to one side, and obviously that's it for this pack now. As you can see, there's no other stage in this pack, but you get a good chunky amount of history about the Star Trek Enterprise D. So that's what I like, and I will enjoy reading that with a cup of coffee. But if you do want to subscribe to this from the Star Wars Build the Next Star Trek The Next Generation Build the USS Enterprise NCC-1701D, you can get this from Fan Home. Just ignore this part down here because Egamos have sadly gone out of business. But yeah, if you want to get this for yourself, check out fanhome.com. The link's in the description of the video. That's it now, so we'll have to wait until our next consignment comes in, which should be some point next month, because obviously they've not allocated it yet. They do allocate it once a month, so that's that. once they start, I think what they've done is they've took over the Eaglemoss magazine. So once we start, I think in the long term they will design it into their Fan Home brand. Once we get that page, I can establish whether they're going to put this through the newsagents. I don't know if that's the case at the moment, because the only one that's ever gone through the newsagent is the Dodge Charger. But anyway, I've really enjoyed doing that, and I want my next issue now. I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, if you want to get this for yourself, please remember to check out Fan Home's website. They also do a lot of other collections from cars and ships and all sorts of wonderful things. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified of future uploads. If you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free of charge. And also consider becoming a channel member, where you can get priority comments and all sorts of wonderful things. But anyway, take care, and I'll see you very soon for more of the Enterprise D as soon as we've got the packs come in. Take care, have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.